the old matriarch suddenly discovered that her new daughter-in-law, who had just entered the family, was squatting on the floor eating. She hurried over to urge the young woman to come and eat at the table, but the woman, trembling with fear, said she didn't want to. She was afraid of being beaten. The matriarch and the CEO looked baffled. It turned out that the woman had been tormented in her birth family. After her biological mother died, her cruel stepmother abused her until she became slow-witted, forcing her to live a hidden, miserable life in the household. She was never even allowed to sit at the table. But that very day, her fate began to change. The stepmother planned to use the woman as a bargaining chip for the company, offering her to a scheming old man as a plaything. Moments later, the scheming sister told the woman she would take her out to eat and that she could even see her mother. The trusting woman believed her and obediently followed her to a hotel. They changed her clothes and cleaned her up. Just as they were about to leave, the scheming old man suddenly appeared behind them. Facing this crude, imposing man, the small, weak woman had no strength to resist. He forced her to drink some drugged water. In the struggle, the woman grabbed an ashtray and smashed it over his head, giving her a chance to flee. At the same time, the poisoned and tormented Zoe was also searching the hotel for a woman with a rare, pure body. His assistant had shown him thousands of women, but none matched. With a rare 7-planet conjunction only an hour away, an event said to be tied to his survival, he had to find the right woman before it happened, or the toxin inside him would flare up and kill him. By chance, he ran into the fleeing woman. When their eyes met, something stirred in the CEO's heart. Hearing her trembling voice call him brother, the CEO was immediately captivated. Unable to control himself, he decided the woman was his destined partner. The next morning, the confused woman hurriedly left. When the CEO awoke, he found only a jade pendant she had left behind. Because he hadn't seen her face clearly, he ordered his assistant to investigate every possible lead. From now on, the CEO declared, "She is not just the woman who saved me, she is the one I must find." Meanwhile, the woman had returned home. When their earlier plot failed, her scheming family flew into a rage and punished her. Her father locked her in a filthy, rat-infested basement. Then he saw a TV news report that the song group CEO was searching for the woman with the jade pendant and planned to make her his wife. The father recognized the pendant as the half of a pair his ex-wife had left behind. He remembered the other half was with his daughter. The scheming sister suddenly realized that her sister must have spent the night with the CEO. Seeing an opportunity, she decided to impersonate her and claim the benefits for herself to revive the company. Once they agreed on the plan, they broke into the basement and stole the other half of the jade pendant from the woman's hands. Although the CEO hadn't clearly seen the woman's face, he kept thinking, "That woman from that night made me react instinctively." Still, he ordered his secretary to continue investigating her. Time passed, and the scheming sister received no word from the CEO. She began to worry that he might be investigating her. Fearing their entire plan would collapse, she and her mother decided to make the real woman disappear permanently so the CEO would never learn the truth. The stepmother took the woman to the hospital for a checkup and was stunned when the doctor said the woman was pregnant. Both women were shocked. Because the woman was malnourished and mentally unstable, the doctor advised them to end the pregnancy and focus on her nutrition. But, surprisingly, the woman understood everything and cried out, "No, I want this baby." The stepmother snapped, "She's my daughter, I'll decide," and demanded the doctor arrange an abortion immediately. The woman begged and resisted, but they ignored her pleas. Around the same time, the CEO returned from abroad. As soon as he landed, his assistant told him that his mother was ill, so he rushed to the hospital. There, he learned that the scheming sister had gone to the hotel that night. His mother urged him to propose to the Sue family quickly, eager to have a grandson. On his way out, by chance, he collided with the escaping woman in the hospital corridor. She stumbled into his arms, and for a brief moment, stay tuned for more.